Mr. Speaker, the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Shuster, and I are speaking to you today about credit card relief for small businesses and merchants. And as we are, credit card lobbyists are roaming the halls trying to water down a very key provision in the Wall Street reform legislation. They know that if the conferees keep the Durbin swipe fee amendment in the bill, small business and consumers will gain and the monopoly pricing of the credit card industry will lose. Just yesterday, several small Vermont business owners told me how much the credit card and debit swipe fees are hurting their business. Kathy Lesser, who owns Healthy Living Market in Burlington, her business paid $250,000 in fees last year. This year, it will be $350,000. And Cheryl Trainer, who runs a mobile station in Quechee, told me she could plow the money she spends on swipe fees into better wages and more jobs. I call on my colleagues in the conference committee to put small businesses before the credit card industry and maintain the Durbin Amendment in the final package. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back his time. For what purpose does the gentleman from Pennsylvania rise? The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to associate myself with Mr. Welch's remarks and urge my colleagues not to be swayed by the lobbyists from the credit card companies that are trying to eliminate the Durbin Amendment from this important legislation. Let me make this point clear. The compromise reached in the conference committee does not eliminate the interchange fee or allow the federal government to set the interchange fee. The amendment simply creates a level playing field for banks and small businesses to negotiate interchange fees like any other business contract. The Sheetz Corporation, which has 363 stores in 6 states, is headquartered in my district, and last year the Sheetz Corporation paid twice as much in interchange fees as they took in net income after tax. Their second largest expense after payroll is the interchange fee. That means that Sheetz paid its interchange fees eclipse the company's cost of rent for their 363 stores, and they're paying 1.5 times the cost of providing health care to their nearly 13,000 employees. The compromise reached by the conference committee benefits merchants, retains flexibility of small community banks and credit unions, and ultimately benefits the American consumer. So I urge the conference committee and my colleagues to support the Durbin Amendment.